Hi everybody, and welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Zoidberg 1417, and with Goofuth right here. Before I get started, there's two things I wanted to mention. First of all, this session might go a bit slower than the other ones, because, as many of you know, I'm reduced to playing one-handed, or one-and-a-half-handed at this point, more or less. So I can use my left hand for minor tasks, but if I move it too much, then it starts hurting, and we can't have that now, can we? So maybe a bit awkward at times. I'm pretty sure it's not a bad idea to play though, most of all because I really want to play again. It's been about 3 weeks, and that's the second thing, and since I played. And I miss it. I miss the game, I miss Goofuth and everybody else, and I want to get on with it. So let's do a little bit of recapitulation here. We're on Korriban. I remember that much, and there's not much we know about this planet yet. A second. There we go. Now we're walking, and well, Giska and everyone hopping around. How jolly good. Now to the journal. The Genoharadan, that's on Manan, unfinished business. Yes, this alien we found in the station outside, who mentioned that there may be a stash of spice in the Ebon Hawk, and that's actually in the supply room, or section, an area we couldn't access until now, but now we have the security code, Red 47, which I still think is a nod towards HK47, because he's red and everything. I don't know. So that's an opportunity to make some money, which is good, because if I remember correctly, Goofuth stocked up on grenades the last time he went outside. Yes, we have a good number of grenades now. And the second thing is, and I don't know if we have a an entrance for that. No, it doesn't seem like we do. An entry, I'm sorry. It was those Sith that Goofuth got on the bad side of. They are probably planning an ambush. It was a lady Sith and some man Sith, and Goofuth, well, he wasn't all that polite towards them. And they left very much in anger, so yeah, I think he's going to be careful if he goes out today, because he's expecting an ambush from them. Now, first order of business. Of course, Goofuth still has everybody. Aww. He has still everybody working around the clock to produce things for him and his cause. For some reason, I don't know. Don't know if it's a bug or if T3M4 is just jealous because Goofuth doesn't spend as much time with him as he does with HK. The little guy, well, he's refusing to make spikes for Goofuth. You can make me a grenade, don't you? Giddy! Let's talk later. Juhani doesn't make anything. Oh, I'm sorry, this is, no, okay, just got in the wrong key there. Yeah. Nothing here we need. No, that's Juhani again. I'm sorry, it's a bit awkward the way I have to use my left hand.
Yeah, what do you want?
Give me a stimulant.
Here's there anything?
Thank you.
Your choice.
Everybody except for T3 is doing their job. And of course Bastila, who's just being useless. And Karth. But Karth, well, At least he's the pilot.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Be a sweetheart and make me a security spike.
No problem. Just so happens.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay.
Good. Right. Now, I don't think, except for the storage area, there's much more we need to do here. I don't think we have anything we need to store or something in storage that we need. So let's just see if we can access that shipment of spice and bring it. Friendly smuggling alien. It should be this. Yeah, it's still locked. Yes, Red 47. Goodie! Spice. That's to the point. Let's take a look at it. New items. There we go. Spice. The term spice has come to describe a wide variety of stimulants mined on a number of worlds. But the highly coveted glitter stim found on Cassell is by far the most precious. Good! Catching up on our drug lore. That can't hurt. Alright. I'm so sorry, really, but it's just a bit awkward with the hand, and my usual fumbling doesn't help, of course. And the fact that I'm still getting lost inside the Avon Hawk. Darn it. Yeah, somewhere here, right? Somewhere here, and not to the left. Right. Good. Okay. Now, who's he going to take with him? Xenophobia of the Sith or not. I think yesterday, or the last session, I mean by that, Goofuth realized that he's bound to attract the Sith's attention because he's bound to get in their faces, so he might as well take his Wookiee bodyguard with him. That might come in really handy if they ambush him, and he feels that he actually needs a bodyguard on this planet. It's bound to get dangerous. Now, I think he'd like to take Juhani with him, if only for force support, because that might become necessary on Korriban. But while the fact that Juhani is, well, the cat person that she is, well, that's probably not too relevant, now that he's got no problem with attracting attention anyway, but the fact that she's a Jedi might actually be harmful. All the more so because she's really determined to be on the light side, and she might just blow the whole thing. Now, I don't think Goofuth is too would like too much to take anybody else off the mission protection squad because Korriban is so dangerous. So I think he's going to take Karth. And he's going to do that because, well, for one, Karth is a decent soldier. He is a decent fighter. And secondly, since we're on Korriban, which is populated by Sith, Karth's rage, anger, and generally issues that he has might actually be directed in a productive manner here. And Goofuth actually figures, well, since we're on Korriban, we might run into Saul, Karth's former mentor. And it might be a good idea to have him with him. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Add. There we go. And Karth level up.
What?
Strength. He doesn't really need strength that much. And I'm hesitant to increase his dexterity because if he gets a +4 modifier, it's going to be hard to find armor for him. charisma, wisdom, and intelligence don't make much sense for Karth. But Constitution might make sense, since it's reasonable to assume that Karth would be training. Okay. Skills. Let's do awareness and... Wait a second. Let's actually do security. Okay. Since Karth is one of the guys we need with us to open doors sometimes. 6 isn't that good, but still. And we have Zalba for disarming minds if it comes to that. Now... Actually... Master Power Blast, that's an idea. He's already good with the blaster pistol. No. I think actually Master Power Blast. It's bound to do a lot of damage, and he's got good pistols now. Oh. There we go. Alright.
What?
Sorry, lighting a cigarette takes more time now than it did before. Now that we're outside of the Ebon Hawk, I'm actually thinking of something that I meant to mention. Now, Goofuth, being the anarchist that he is, of course, knows about the supple interdependency of politics and economics. This planet, for example, is run by the Sith and the Zerka Corporation. Both parties Goofuth hates more than anything else. And he is here on Korriban, of course, not because of the star map, because the Jedi Council isn't all that helpful, and he feels actually that he can do the most damage to what he hates by attacking the Sith and the Zerka Corporation directly. So what he's going to do on Korriban is he's going to try and find a way to deal a really hard blow to the Sith, and if he can, to the Zerka Corporation. Should he be able to achieve both of that, I think he's actually going to go look for the star map as well. If he finds out that it's not possible to damage the Zerka Corporation here on Korriban, but if he manages to damage the Sith in some way, he's going to leave the planet without having looked for the star map and go on to Kashyyyk, where he knows that the Zerka Corporation is pretty active, to do the same to them. And then he's going to go back and look for the star map, because that's not so high on his list of priorities. Of course, plans probably will change if and when everything starts to go wrong again, like most of Goofuth's plans actually do. But that's what he plans on doing for the time being. Now, we don't have anything to sell. We know that because we didn't find anything the last time. So let's just look for that alien. There he is. Lurzikash. Hello. No. Yes, I do. Oh, there's no force persuade option. That's curious. Yeah, he's not going to threaten to hand it over to the authorities, because that would be stupid. It's illegal drugs, for God's sakes. He's going to try to get a bit more out of this, but it's probably not going to work since his persuade skill is not that high. But he's going to try. I don't work for Derek, remember? I want more. Oh!